Archangel Michael has an urgent message specifically for you today. Something serious is happening behind your back right now. A secret meeting is being planned about your life without your knowledge. Certain people in your circle have been gathering information and building a case against you. You've been sensing something isn't right lately. That feeling of unease when you walk into a room, the disrupted sleep patterns, the strange dreams where you feel threatened. These aren't random experiences. The powerful guardian angel Archangel Michael has been watching over you during this dangerous time. Those sudden protective thoughts that come from nowhere, the blue flashes of light you catch from the corner of your eye, the unexpected moments of clarity about people's true intentions. These are all signs from Archangel Michael trying to warn you about what's coming. He wants you to know that divine protection is surrounding you as this conspiracy unfolds. The fact that you found this message today is not a coincidence. It's divinely guided timing, because what's being planned against you is more serious than you realize. Archangel Michael's sword of truth is ready to defend you, but first you need to understand exactly what you're facing and how to protect yourself before it's too late. Archangel Michael has revealed something shocking that will change how you see certain people in your life forever. People in your inner circle have been meeting behind closed doors to discuss your removal from important areas of your life. This isn't gossip or casual conversation. This is a coordinated plan with specific goals. They're planning to remove you from your job, your social connections, your family influence, or even your living situation. Each person in this group has been carefully assigned a role in this effort against you. These individuals appear completely supportive when they're with you face to face. They smile, offer help, and act concerned about your well-being. But Archangel Michael sees what happens when you're not there. Behind closed doors, they're documenting your words and actions to use against you later. They're sharing private information you trusted them with. They're building a case piece by piece, gathering others to their cause. The secret meeting is happening soon, possibly within the next few days or weeks. Once their plan is set in motion and decisions are made, it will become much harder for you to defend yourself or change the outcome. They're counting on you remaining completely unaware until it's too late to respond effectively. What makes this particularly dangerous is how they've positioned themselves as people who care about you, making their betrayal even more devastating when it's revealed. This is why Archangel Michael cannot wait any longer to warn you about what's really happening. Now, Archangel Michael wants you to recognize the signs of this conspiracy that have been happening right in front of you. Think back to recent conversations that stopped abruptly the moment you entered a room. People exchanging meaningful looks that clearly excluded you from whatever they were discussing. Your phone calls or text messages not being returned as quickly as they used to be, especially from people who were always responsive before. Have you noticed invitations to gatherings that you're suddenly not receiving? Events where you find out later that everyone else was invited except you? This isn't an oversight. It's deliberate exclusion while they plan without your presence. Pay attention to people asking unusually detailed questions about your plans, your activities, and your personal life. They're gathering information for their case against you. Watch for friends or colleagues being questioned about your behavior by others in your circle. Screenshots being taken of your social media posts or text messages. Your mistakes being highlighted and discussed more than they ever were before. Important decisions that affect you being made without your input or knowledge. You've probably been feeling increasingly isolated or excluded from conversations and activities. That growing sense that people know something you don't know. Trust these feelings. Your intuition has been trying to warn you about the changed energy around these people. Even children and pets often sense this kind of negative planning energy. If your normally social pet becomes withdrawn around certain people, or if children in your family seem uncomfortable around individuals they used to like, Archangel Michael says these are important warning signs to pay attention to. Animals and children pick up on deceptive intentions that adults often miss. Archangel Michael is offering his powerful spiritual protection right now to shield you from this conspiracy. His divine armor is already forming around you, but you must actively strengthen this connection through specific practices. Begin each morning by saying this prayer: Archangel Michael, I call upon your protection and wisdom. Surround me with your blue light of truth and justice. Expose all deception and protect me from those who plan harm. Cut through their schemes with your sword of light. Creating strong energy barriers is essential during this time. Visualize a bright blue shield of protection surrounding your entire body and extending outward to create an impenetrable bubble around you. When you must be around the people involved in this conspiracy, mentally place Archangel Michael standing directly beside you with his sword drawn and ready. The mirror meditation technique is particularly powerful against secret planning. Before sleep each night, visualize a giant mirror of spiritual light positioned between you and those plotting against you. See their negative intentions and harmful plans reflected back to them while unable to reach you. This creates a powerful spiritual boundary that disrupts their ability to organize effectively against you. Use sound to break up conspiracy energy immediately. When you sense plotting or secretive energy in your environment, clap your hands sharply 3 times while mentally declaring, Archangel Michael, shatter all deception around me now. Follow with the sound of a bell or chime if possible. This combination breaks up the energy patterns that allow secret planning to succeed. Carry a small piece of blue lapis lazuli or sodalite, stones specifically aligned with truth and justice. These crystals amplify Archangel Michael's protective energy, while helping you see through lies and manipulation. Place a blue candle in your home and light it each morning while requesting divine intervention in exposing the truth about this situation. Archangel Michael wants you to understand the powerful spiritual forces already working on your behalf behind the scenes. Higher divine law has been monitoring this conspiracy from the moment it began forming. What these people don't realize is that their secret meetings are not actually secret from cosmic justice. Every word spoken against you, every plan made to harm you, every deceptive action taken, is being recorded by spiritual law. The divine principle of threefold return has been activated. This means whatever energy and intention they're directing toward removing you from your life will return to them 3 times stronger. Their own plotting and scheming will become the very forces that remove negative influences from their own paths. The evidence they're carefully gathering against you is simultaneously becoming evidence of their own deceptive character that others will soon recognize. Archangel Michael is preparing revelations that will shock everyone involved in this conspiracy. Their true motivations and the extent of their deception will be exposed at the perfect divine moment. People they're trying to convince to join their cause will suddenly see through their manipulation and recognize what's really happening. What makes divine justice so powerful is how it works through natural consequences rather than supernatural punishment. Their own actions and words will create the circumstances that reveal their true nature to others. The very plan they're using to remove you will end up removing obstacles from your path that you didn't even know were there. This conspiracy, meant to harm you, is actually triggering a divine clearing of people and situations that were blocking your highest good. The removal they're planning for you will become their own removal from your life, replaced by people and opportunities aligned with your true purpose. This conspiracy against you is triggering something unexpected: the activation of dormant spiritual gifts that have been sleeping within you. Archangel Michael reveals that your natural ability to see through deception is strengthening rapidly. You're developing what spiritual teachers call divine discernment, the ability to instantly recognize people's true intentions, regardless of their words or actions. Have you noticed your intuition becoming sharper recently? Suddenly knowing who to trust and who to be cautious around. Dreams that seem to show you what people are really thinking? These aren't coincidences. They're signs of your psychic protection abilities awakening. The pressure created by this attack against you is forcing these dormant gifts to the surface much faster than they would have developed naturally. Your connection to angelic guidance is becoming stronger and more direct. The protective thoughts that seem to come from nowhere are actually Archangel Michael communicating with your higher consciousness. Those moments when time seems to slow down and you see situations with perfect clarity. This is your spiritual authority awakening. What the conspirators don't understand is that you cannot actually be removed from your divine purpose. No human plan, no matter how carefully organized, can override the spiritual mission you're meant to fulfill. This conspiracy is actually strengthening your recognition of your own spiritual power and authority. The wisdom you're gaining through this experience is preparing you for important work ahead. You're developing the ability to help others who face similar attacks. Your spiritual immune system is becoming so strong that future deceptive people will be unable to get close enough to harm you. This challenge is transforming you into someone who cannot be easily manipulated or deceived. Archangel Michael offers divine guidance about how to respond strategically to this conspiracy without creating unnecessary drama or conflict. The first principle is to gather information quietly, while appearing to remain unaware of their planning. Start paying closer attention to conversations and interactions, but don't let them know you're onto their scheme yet. Begin documenting things for your own protection, dates of strange interactions, comments that seemed suspicious, and changes in people's behavior toward you. Keep this record private and secure. If you have digital communications that seem relevant, save them separately. Identify who in your circle can genuinely be trusted. Look for people who haven't been part of the changed energy, who still treat you normally, and who seem unaware of any conspiracy. These may be your true allies when the situation becomes more open. Start quietly building your own support network. Reconnect with people outside this group who have always been authentic with you. Strengthen relationships that exist independently of the people involved in the plotting. Archangel Michael advises strategic patience rather than immediate confrontation. Divine timing will create the perfect moment for truth to be revealed naturally. Until then, protect your energy by not engaging in arguments or trying to convince people who have already been influenced against you. When the time comes for more direct action, Archangel Michael will send clear signs, a sudden feeling of strength and clarity, repeated thoughts about specific steps to take, or dreams showing you successfully standing up for yourself. While this conspiracy will ultimately benefit your spiritual growth, Archangel Michael acknowledges the deep hurt that comes from being betrayed by people you trusted. Processing these emotions is essential for maintaining your spiritual strength during this challenge. Allow yourself to feel the disappointment and sadness without judgment. These are natural responses to discovering deception from people you cared about. Forgiveness in this situation doesn't mean pretending their actions were acceptable or maintaining relationships with people who've shown harmful intentions. True forgiveness means releasing the emotional charge that keeps you energetically connected to their negative planning. When you stay angry or hurt, you remain linked to the very people trying to remove you from your life. This healing visualization from Archangel Michael is particularly powerful. Close your eyes and imagine yourself surrounded by golden healing light. See the people involved in this conspiracy standing at a distance. Visualize cutting all energy cords connecting you to them with Michael's sword of light. As these cords dissolve completely, feel the immediate lightness this brings to your heart and mind. Transform this experience into wisdom by understanding it was necessary for your spiritual advancement. You now have stronger discernment, better boundaries, and clearer recognition of authentic people. The relationships that replace these false ones will be based on genuine care and mutual respect, rather than hidden agendas. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now, with his sword of truth ready to defend you from this conspiracy. The divine timing of receiving this message is critical. You now have the opportunity to prepare spiritually before their secret meeting takes place. Take action immediately to strengthen your spiritual protection and divine guidance. Begin using these protection practices today, not tomorrow or next week. The energy shift happening right now creates a powerful window where divine intervention can work most effectively on your behalf. Your spiritual safety and life purpose are the highest priorities in the angelic realm. Show your appreciation for this urgent divine warning by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the connection between your situation and the angelic realm, allowing Archangel Michael to continue providing protection and strategic guidance as this conspiracy unfolds and ultimately backfires on those who planned it. Trust that this revelation, though shocking, came at exactly the right moment. Your protection has already begun, and victory over this deception is assured through divine justice.